eye level and different sight lines.
Blue goal 4 assist,
And
1-1.
the audio channel is the audible. Sweet, sweet something. Some sound.
Including what's in here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gotta be silent.
Scoring for Prior Lake, number 4, Taylor Netsky. The assist, number 11, Jackie Little. Time of the goal, first half, 22:31 remaining. Lakers goal scored by Taylor Netsky. The assist to Jackie Little. 22:31 remaining, first half. Ball out of bounds, possession, Lakers.
You give me announcing?
I'll announce.
Okay.
Looks like the Prior Lake goal was number 8,
Blue goal
Josie
8
Kropp.
assisted by 3.
First assist goes to Jade Hoagland, number 3. Face-off win,
Scoring for
Prior Lake.
second goal of the game. Number 8, Josie Kropp. The assist to number 3, Jade Haugen. Time of the goal, first half, 20 minutes, 56 seconds remaining.
Another one. Looks like back-to-back goals for Josie Kropp, number 8, Prior Lake.
unassisted for third.
Correct.
Repeating the third Prior Lake goal, second of the game for Josie Kropp, the assist, Jade Haugen with 20:56 remaining first half. Scoring the fourth goal for Prior Lake, third goal of the game, number 8. Josie Kropp, that goal is unassisted. Time of the goal.
Looks
first
like a
half,
shot by
20:42
Peyton Blowdown.
remaining.
Saved by Faith.
Whistle, foul called on the Lakers, pushing possession Wildcats.
Wildcats into the zone. Turnover goes to Prior Lake.
Was it 16?
No goal.
But it was 16 shooting, right?
Yep.
Last shot for the Lakers, Ava Schultz, number 16. Try to announce shooters. 3, 20. Shot for the Lakers, Peyton Blado, number 20.
Lakers working through the zone. Right out front, shot taken.
Shot, Peyton Blado, number 20 for the Lakers.
Faith with the save. Lakers bringing it around.
Oh, I'm coming up to join you.
Don't need everybody in press box, folks.
There we go.
Possession Eagan.
Possession Wildcats.
Oh. Well, hello. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right. Hey, it looks like I got here just in time. A little bit of rain on the field. Eagan with possession. Apparently we're coming off a very tight 21-0 JV game. So,
We won?
no, I think we just missed. So, can I open this a little more? See some number 20. That looks like a familiar trot of Peyton Blado running up and down the field.
She's had a couple shots already this
Yeah.
period.
I know that the other day against Lakeville South, she scored her 100th career goal. And so I told my daughter she's only 96 behind her. But I think this is one of the better teams in the state in the Prior Lake Lakers. Although they did lose to Eden Prairie last night, 10-8. So I'm assuming that
So that
was a pretty
Rich
good
said
game.
the fourth goal back to number 8, Josie Kropp.
Okay, so it looks like she's got all
First-
4.
First assist is to Jane Burnick.
Janie Burnick. We know Janie.
We know Janie.
Yep, Janie Burnick plays plays with our daughters in the summer.
12, Dean Burnick.
So
The goal first half, 17:15 remaining.
that's coming up. So not the most optimal weather here for lacrosse, but I got to think this is actually better than it's going to be for the boys' game. So, It is. It is better than being outside. So.
Looks like 15 from
16. All right. That was number 16.
So what we have is Ava Schlitz and Schultz.
Okay.
Ava Schultz from Jade Hagen.
All right.
So Jade's been setting them up tonight.
Gotta always have somebody that does that. So. And this Prior Lake team has been a solid team for the past few years. So as you know, kind of the community grows, I think the programs get more and more solid. Their boys team, I know have won 2 of the last 3 state tournaments. Only interrupted by the Eagan Wildcats in 2017, but I know that Prior Lake is always kind of in the mix in their sections as it comes through.
So official call on the goal, number 20, Peyton Blodow. First assist to number 8, Josie Kropp.
Okay, so
Blodow from Kropp.
Blodow from Kropp, all right.
2 of the midfielders coming in.
Yep. So Peyton also taking face-offs against McKenna Mikla for Eagan. Looking across at the benches, I have to think this is one of those games where the girls on the bench aren't complaining that they're on the bench because they're actually staying somewhat dry over there against or under the tent.
Scoring for Prior Lake, number 20, Peyton Blado. The assist to number 8, Josie Kropp. Time of the goal, first half, 16:23 remaining.
So I think this is the part of the day where it's supposed to be partial chance of rain. I think that the percentages go up a little more
I think by 7:30,
as we
7
get
o'clock, 7:30.
further along.
Much more.
And I will point out, if you happen to catch it on the camera, true to form, Gracie McNichol out there with nothing under her tank jersey. She is always kind of the Iron Woman of the team back on D. She's the only one with bare arms out there for the Eagan Wildcats. Everybody else looks like they got their rain jackets. So,
I think that's Anna McMahon.
is that Anna? Usually it's Gracie. Okay, it's not my mistake. Anna McMahon with the bare arms, kind of taken after Gracie McNichol.
Blue goal, 3 assists to 1-6.
Peyton Blado with the face-off win. That was number 4 for Prior Lake.
Taylor Netsky.
Yep. And number 8, Josie Kropp having quite the game.
6 points already.
I do recall, I think my daughter saying something about she is going somewhere after high school to play lacrosse.
See if they line up the same and do the same.
4 from 8 on the scoring for
I'm gonna check. It looks like there's some Prior Lake people in the box. I'll ask them.
So Rich, watch this when they take off. Nope, it came back.
Scoring for Prior Lake, second goal of the game, number 4, Taylor Netsky. The assist, number 8, Josie Kropp. Time of the goal, first half, 15:23 remaining.
We'll see her again next year. Wildcats not really even getting a sniff at a possession. They're really kind of on the defense right here.
So our spotter will help you guys out too. Oh, definitely. My binoculars don't work if I'm looking through a fog
The only downside about the press box tonight is that the wind is coming from the wrong direction. So would really like a wind from the west coming across here instead of maybe, yeah, it tends to be kind of blowing back from the east and right into the press box. So good D-stick by his number 4, Grace Barton. Now being guarded by 7, Shelby Meyer. Shot. So shot and a goal. Our goal, really, I mean, you have to take a look at the shots that Faith Borgerding is seeing, and she's really not. She doesn't stand too much of a chance when they're right on top of her. So.
That's Peyton's second goal.
Okay.
Number 8, Josie Kropp.
Okay.
With the assist on that one.
Blue, 13:51 was the time. Running time is in effect now.
Okay, and we are now at running time. So.
Thank you.
Stuff getting a little wet here, but. I'm going to recommend, so it's my understanding that either this summer or next summer, there's going to be a new press box built here at the stadium, and I'm going to recommend an awning that overhangs and maybe blocks some of the rain coming in. Just, recommended designs that things that could happen.
The Rich Mills Architectural
Yeah,
Service.
Rich Mills Architectural suggestions that, let's have a little awning overhang that kind of protects us in here from getting wet. Because, that was an unfortunate deflection. So, looking at our attack, they kind of look miserable sitting up there, all wet. So, would have been interesting to see their battle against Eden Prairie last night. In my understanding, it was a 10-8.
Scores from Prior Lake that are very happy that you're radioing up the goals, Jeff.
So it looks like we have Kayla Collins, number 26.
You know what?
One goal.
I
Peyton
know.
Bladel.
So you said Kayla Collins, who got with the goal? I actually know the family. She had an older brother that played on one of Prior Lake's state tournament teams a few back, and I actually know her father. We have a mutual friend. So shot saved by Faith. And ball's going to, let's see. Wet grass, who knows? Yep, it's going out of bounds. So, good save by Faith Borgerding back there.
Oh, pipe.
Shot taken 26, Kayla Collins, Prior Lake.
Looks like a turnover in the zone. Where it's taking it out.
That's that Lakeville South game, though. They kept running the score up.
Well, they did. I know.
Couple passes.
Breaking us when they were up by 20.
Lily Weber.
That was.
Gets out of 3 defenders. Long pass. In the Wildcat zone, Lily Weber.
All right, let's see what we got. We have that's
Susie Wirtz.
okay. I was given the I think, is that Brianna or Susie?
Susie.
Okay, I was told that 16 is B and 18 is S. So there's my. Unfortunately, 16 and 18 to these old eyes look the same, but. There we go. Nice save by Faith Borgerding. Walk it out, Faith. There we go. Walk it out. There we go. Nice. Oh.
Outlet pass.
Picked up by number 10.
All right, we'll make that announcement here when we get a chance.
Prior Lake kind of looking to move the ball around.
We got part of the lights up there going. I see some of the lights on that wayward tower over there on.
Not all. Okay, ball back in number 20. Is that Peyton Blado?
It's Peyton.
Okay. Shot. Oh, nope, there was a whistle prior to the shot, so I'm going to assume this means a reposition and a free shot.
The shooting space.
Yep.
Number
I'm actually
16.
starting to learn some of the rules after watching the boys for years. Shot. That was so that would be number 16 unassisted. That would be Ava Schultz. Got my first cleanup done here. Compliments of some paper towels I found in the back room.
Prior Lake 1-6 off the free position. It's unassisted. Time on the clock was 8:02.
Correct. Thank you.
It'll be really dry up here.
Well, it's just hard to see through these walls.
Discussing the moving weather, I think it's really imperative that for the boys' game by the time that the rain starts pushing away from the press box. So we're drier in here than the people are in the stands, but it is we're still getting a little wet up here. Not complaining too much though. Yeah. Prior Lake, kind of moving the ball around. Number 20 for Prior Lake, kind of driving down the left alley, brings it back.
Looks like our friends are cozying up to each other underneath the umbrellas.
Yep. So, right shot on the doorstep.
26, Kayla Collins for the Lakers.
So, I believe that calls an empty. I believe what they called. So,
checking into the spirit of the call on the Lakers' possession Wildcats.
that's going the wrong direction on that one. Ball's turned over. Oh, that was the intended pass that kind of missed and bounced in the net. So, I've actually seen that more. I've often wondered if a coach would ever run a design play like that because I've seen a couple of those where you're so intent on watching the passer coming across. I know that the boys have scored on that a couple times in recent years where you throw a cutter across the front of the net and they miss the pass, but the ball goes in because the goalie's so intent on following the cutter coming across the net. So
Scoring the 12th Prior Lake goal, number 16, Ava Schultz off the free position. Unassisted, time of the goal, first half.
right in the middle, shot and a goal.
And scoring for Prior Lake.
23. Prior Lake's kind of just doing what they want to do. They walking right down the middle.
17, Nina Winter,
So
unassisted, 5:05 remaining first half.
it's kind of funny. So I happened to be watching a couple of our attack as they got called off the field, and they seemed excited to be able to go over and stand under the awning over there.
23.
So they are
Okay, blue goal 2-3.
there's going to be no complaining about playing time from any of the girls today, because I think there's the optimal position is under the tarp.
Yes.
I think Lily Weber actually gave the two-fisted celebration of, hey, yep, take me off the field. I'm intrigued to see who the person with the hood up is. That's fantastic.
Time of the goal, first half, 5:57 remaining.
Obviously something you wouldn't see in the boys' game because they have helmets on their head.
Number 23, Rachel Ward. Time of
but-
the goal, first half, 5:05 remaining.
Not sure what that
It was a pass that got
pass
caught,
that got caught up in the net.
caught
Okay.
in the net.
Well, we did score from behind the net last night, so maybe number 21 was Sarah Thiessen was trying to emulate Neva Ottinger and score from behind the goal.
I think she got a little trigger happy. The goalie was actually pressuring her behind the net.
Well, and I will say also one of the things I'm assuming that happens with the girls' sticks. I know it happens with the boys' sticks. When they get wet, those pockets get a little sticky, and you don't always throw as reliable as your throws are not always as reliable as you expect them to be once the pocket gets wet. So
I'm hoping that the pocket just gets a little bit deeper.
yeah, well, maybe they could just throw a deep pocket on their stick just in case.
They're bringing it up. They're supposed to be set up along the lines.
Did she? Okay, so she missed that one. We're going to throw a few balls over there.
Halftime break, I'm going to go under the bleachers and
Pick
pick up a couple balls.
There you go. And what do we got here? Okay, Prior Lake kind of moving the ball over to number 23. That is
Rachel Ward.
Rachel Ward, okay. Having seen Prior Lake boys play over past 7-8 years, I see a lot of familiar last names. I'm thinking there might be some relationships between some of their very good players in past years on the boys' side and some of these people on the girls' side.
Looks like they're probably giving a shooting space.
So
Following the Wildcats.
I know there was a really good boys player back who probably graduated.
Janie with the shot.
Yeah, Janie Bernick. Okay.
Saved by faith.
All right, there we go. Clearing attempt, overshot. I believe that's 23, Maren Sundberg. Just overshot her. So, Janie Bernick with a goal. Number 12, I'm going to say that's no assist on that goal.
Prior Lake, 12, no assist.
Up unassisted, Janie Burdick.
So, a name we're familiar with from the Team 36 summer program.
1-2, no assist. Time on the clock, 1:50, 1:50.
Correct.
Oh, face-off win by, is that Kate Fifield?
Kate Fifield with the win.
Okay, and then that's Maren Sundberg coming back to get the ball for the Cats. It's Brianna Wirtz, or no, that's Susie Wirtz, sorry, 16 and 18 getting in the way over here. So,
Whistle following the Wildcats. Possession Lakers.
shot. Goal. Shot number, looked like number
21.
21. Is that Mackenzie?
29.
29. My apologies. Kelsey Vigor. Looks like she's a defenseman. They've moved up forward, so strong left-handed shot. We're going to be running out of time here before they face the ball off, so we'll check with you after halftime and our senior night festivities. All right. Oh, this is lovely out here. Find the best porta potty.
It's the end of the first half. The score is Prior Lake Lakers 16 and the Eagan Wildcats nothing. During our halftime tonight, we will have our senior night ceremony. We'll ask the parents participating in the ceremony to just move very carefully down to the track in front of the west bleachers for the ceremony. Please be careful as you move about the stands. The metal bleachers are very slippery when wet. Jeff, what did they say?
The referee.
Welcome to Wildcat Stadium and senior night honoring the class of 2019 girls lacrosse players and their families. Tonight we'll be honoring 4 very special seniors for their dedication to Eagan High School, the Wildcats girls lacrosse program, their leadership and the contributions they have made to their team and teammates. We take this opportunity to recognize their hard work and wish them well as they complete their senior year. And a thank you also to our Wildcat parents and families of these seniors. You have played an important part in our high school community. Your support of your daughter's efforts in the classroom and on the field has made everyone's experience richer. Let's meet our senior girls lacrosse players and their parents. Number 3, Eva Erickson. She is a midfielder. Her parents are Pam and Marshall Erickson. Her sister is Jenna. Her post-graduation plans, she will attend Georgia Tech University, planning to major in physics and minor in computer science and Spanish. Other activities for Eva, she plays hockey, Science Olympiad, Business Professionals of America, Summer Science Institute, special education, volunteering, and a variety of Eagan High School clubs. Her favorite lacrosse memory, she says, getting a black eye in the first game she got to play on the varsity in her freshman year. Number 3, Eva Erickson. Number 5, Brooke Johnson is a defender. Her parents are Kurt and Jan Johnson. Her sibling is Reed, age 19. She plans to attend St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota next fall. Other activities for Brooke, she referees girls lacrosse. She also serves as a nanny. Her favorite lacrosse memory, she says, when we play Olympics or baseball in practice. An interesting fact about Brooke, she says she is known for falling. Number 5 is Brooke Johnson. Number 13, Gracie McNichol. She is a defender for the Wildcats. Her parents are Megan and Doug McNichol. Siblings, Mary Pat and Sarah. Familiar girls lacrosse name. Her post-graduation plans are to attend the University of Wisconsin in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Other activities for Gracie include being a link leader in the Spanish club. Her favorite lacrosse memory is an overtime win against Farmington. An interesting fact about Gracie McNichol, she says that she was born in Montana. Number 13, Gracie McNichol. And number 14, Olivia Bjorklund. She is a defender. Her parents, Paul and Sue Bjorklund. Siblings, Theo, Nick, and Isaac. Her post-graduation plans are to attend North Dakota State University in Fargo, North Dakota for nursing. Other activities for Olivia: she is a nanny, she hunts, she dirt bikes, and she bakes. Her favorite lacrosse memory is being part of the first DAA girls lacrosse season with Brooke Johnson, and her dad was coach. An interesting fact about Olivia, she says that she is the best marksman in her family. Number 14, Olivia Bjorklund. As our seniors and their families continue the journey toward graduation next month, let's thank them all with a round of applause for the contributions they have made to Eagan High School and to the Eagan Wildcats girls lacrosse program. Good luck, seniors, in everything that you do. We congratulate you. You are champions. You have much to be proud of, and we are proud of you. Congratulations to our seniors, the class of 2019. In the second half, the Wildcats will be defending the north goal. They'll move left to right on the field. Prior Lake, the Lakers will defend the south goal, moving right to left.
Back to Wildcat Stadium, start of the second half. Got a score, home team 0, guest 16.
based on where they made the call, what it probably was.
Well, and what I always tell them is, I always tell the officials they don't ever do a very good job of signaling.
Coming around, shot over the net. Still position Prior Lake.
Possession, Lakers.
Shot was by Megan
What I've got some of
McGowan.
the officials to do is say, here's like the top 3 or 4 that we're going to call most of the time. So it's probably one of these. Bounce, possession, Wildcats.
So Gracie's coming up with the ball. Gracie bringing it all the way. Over to Kai Wilson. Pass high. Turnover, possession Lakers. Yeah, new goalie is Jordan Gardner, number 35 for Prior Lake. Shot high.
All right. My shoes are wet.
So Megan McGowan playing offense or playing attack. She's a D.
Yeah, I think they have a couple of defensemen playing attack. So shot. I'm thinking I have a hole in the bottom of my shoe because I got water coming in from the bottom. So that's what I learned on my trip down to the porta potty is there might be a hole in the shoe.
30 of 29.
All right, that was Prior Lake number 30.
So there must be something.
No, I think what they've done because I believe they moved
Yeah.
their defenders up to the front end,
Yeah.
which is it's good. Get them obviously in a game like this, get them some experience. Looks like they're bringing in kind of clearing off the bench right now. It's a pretty deep program, so I think
Scoring for Prior Lake, number 30, Megan McGowan.
so being pressured right there by Ava Meisinger, one of our 8th graders.
7 remaining.
Pass number 29. 29 throws it in. Shot. Goal. Shot number 16 with an assist to number 29.
Prior Lake, 16.
Zava Schultz.
All right. I do think the fashion winner right now, I believe, is that your daughter, number 21, Sarah Thiessen, with the hood up over her. Trying to stay dry.
It's the prom hair that she's trying to keep
Oh,
blowing.
that is true. There is prom this
that
from last
was.
weekend. So, yeah, I saw a fantastic picture you took of prom. I think somehow made it on social media of
It's been my joke.
it's been the talk of the town. But she is doing her best to protect that prom do because it is hood up.
Scoring for Prior Lake.
Kate Fifield kind of attempting to win the face-off ball. Going forward, looks like the call was probably a sphere, a shooting or in the sphere. So Kai Wilson
I
guarding.
think a crossbody.
Crossbody, yep. So ball into number 26. Let's see if they move the ball around.
Problem is when I drape it over here, when I pull it up, it pulls my volume up. It slides the lever.
Pass in. Saved by Faith Borgerding. Attempted clear. Ball picked up by Ava Meisinger. Let's put some of that speed to use. Ava throwing it up to Sarah Thiessen and Maren Sudberg going for the ground ball.
Picked up by Lakers.
I think on the notes to self for the Wildcats, I think across the board, improved ground ball skills over the off season. Tends to be somewhere where we struggle. But again, room for improvement.
Possession Wildcats.
Currently, Brooke Johnson, one of the seniors, I just honored at halftime, moving the ball up. Looks like she gets it to Eva Erickson, another one of the seniors, up to Lily Weber. Ball gets through her stick. Ground ball attempt. It's number 16 for Prior Lake, over to number 29, Kelsey Vieger. Know that because I work with her mom, so. Ball being moved around. Prior Lake patient with the possessions. Cutter, none of the defense followed, so. All right, here we go. Ball moving around. Say time of possession slightly favors Prior Lake tonight so far.
I think we've only had a couple sustained
drives.
Sustained attempts.
So shot, save, Faith Borgerding. Pass to Lily, or clear to Lily Weber, getting the ball up. Good defense by number 8. Ball turned over. Is that number 8? So I will tell you, it's like some of these numbers are hard to read from the distance. It looked like number 8.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe that's their goal scorer so far, is it not?
3, 10.
Pass behind to 16 with the ball. Passing over to number 11 for Prior Lake. Prior Lake kind of moving around. Ball drop. Picked up by Nev Ottinger, the Wildcats' leading scorer for the year. Got a 3-on-2 if they can commit. Move it over to Sarah Thiessen. Pass got deflected from behind the net. So looks like we got almost like a
Reminder fans, as you move about the stands.
wide open in front of the net. That's number 16 and behind the back, but it misses. 16 was wide open on that shot. She got behind the Wildcat defense. Looked like we had some wholesale changes, I think is the best term coming off the Eagan bench. That might have been one of the reasons she got that far open, because there were about 4 or 5 girls coming off the bench. So I think it was a big change. Looks like Sarah Thiessen just went off to get protect the hair, and Abby Mills coming in. Now Lily Weber going off for the Wildcats. Coming in is number 4, Grace Barton. Oops. Some tough traction there. Number 11 just lost some footing. Shot by Prior Lake. Saved by Faith Borgerding. 29 picks up her own rebound and gets a shot off.
Prior Lake, 29, no assist.
That was Kelsey Vieger on the shot.
That might be one of her second or third goals.
Second
goal. All right.
So it looks like we have new midfielders in.
Yep.
Wirtz, Mikola.
Yep, Wirtz, McKenna. So who's taking the face off? Is it Brianna or Susie? I'm tough to tell.
I think Brianna.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so Brianna Wirtz on the face off.
They always tell us we're not supposed to stop the clock till we hear the whistle on a goal. So.
And face-off win by, picked up by Susie or Brianna Wirtz. Brianna Wirtz moving the ball up, missed by Maren Sundberg, backed up by Grace Barton. Move behind the net to Abby Mills, drops the ball. Moving around. Okay, that is to Gina DeMarcus. Moving it back, picked off by Peyton Blado, back on defense. Peyton throws it up to number 2, Josie Wilhelm. Turnover, Tatiana Pareda picks up the ball, goes to her natural left hand, moving the ball up. Somebody's got to get open for her. So I was going to say we were about to be off sides there because nobody stayed back. Ball moving around the Prior Lake zone. Maren Sundberg and Peyton Blado back there discussing summer plans for Team 36, probably figuring out where they're going to be going in Salt Lake City or Park City or Chicago.
So Rich, what's your thought with the rain here? The victory fireworks for the Wildcats that's getting set up behind the goal stand.
That might have to be postponed. So I'm thinking, okay, we have one of the Wirtz girls. That's Brianna moving around up to McKenna Mikla. McKenna came about that close to scoring her first goal of her career. She's just a 9th grader. Abby Mills trying to scoop through. Not an easy job on this wet turf. Plus, got to get that backhand down a little. So have her, like I said, ground ball drills I think are essential for the Wildcats in the off season. Pass. Oop! Haven't seen that happen before. That's the first.
It's such a strong pass that it knocked her stick out.
I've seen that in the boys' games, but usually it's caused by another stick. Peyton Blado guarding her Abby Mills, number 22. Ball, number 23,
nice
Maren
move,
Sundberg. With a nice face dodge on number 8. Maren around behind the net. Prior Lake doing a really good job of getting their sticks up on any passes that the Wildcats are trying to throw in front of the net. So shot off the pipe.
Concessions building and playing music when they were like in a circle and they were singing.
Number 30 being guarded by Brianna Wirtz. Good stick, passed over. Her sister Susie Wirtz picks her up, moving around. Prior Lake just continuing to move the ball around in the offensive zone. Umbrella's going inside out down in the stands. Pass in front, shot over the net. Ball's going to ball remains in possession of the Prior Lake Lakers. Down to right about 10 minutes in running time right now. Cotter. Ball moving around. Prior Lake got it behind the net. Don't know if they refer to it as X in the girls' game as they do in the boys' game. Prior Lake looking like setting up their offense with cutters. Pass in front. Goes kind of through a whole crowd of people. About 4 girls around trying to scoop that up. See who comes out. I believe that's Eagan, one of the Wirtz sisters, Susie over there. Trying to scoop it up. Prior Lake comes up with the ball. Sorry, that was Brianna. Ball moving around.
Appreciate what they're doing. Really, I appreciate their sportsmanship they're displaying. They're being very deliberate.
Looks like number 14, Prior Lake, might be sporting the hood up look as well to keep her hair dry. Yeah.
Is that a hood or is that a hat?
I don't know, but it looks like she's, it's an attempt to keep that hair dry. So, almost a hidden ball trick right there by the Lakers. I'll say in my 1 year experience of coaching girls lacrosse in the youth level, it's definitely a different game on the sidelines than the boys level.
Yep.
So 5 minutes before the game, and they were braiding hair.
Yeah.
Running twice as fast.
All right, Cats get the ball. One of the Wirtz sisters, that's us, Brianna, passes to Gemma Sundberg. Gemma moves the
takes it
ball
out.
up, overthrow, but maybe Grace Barton gets to it before it goes out of bounds. Grace gets it. Scoop, look, one of the Wirtz sisters scooping through.
Looks like Kai Wilson's in for
Okay.
I would just favor
McKenna.
Kai took a spill in the first half. Looked like she might have hurt something, but good to see that she's back up and ready to go.
I actually said that at the last game we were watching this kind of weather.
Prior Lake
Or cold.
moving the ball around.
you guys have a lot to play for, and you don't want anybody to get injured. And
Peyton's got a lot of talking to do down there.
I was going to say, I think Peyton and Abby are discussing, what they might be doing in Park City or Chicago this summer.
is that what they're doing? They're chatting?
Well, they play on the same summer team.
I liked how when she had the ball and was ready, they were both just laughing. As
Yeah.
they're running together, like.
Are you on your way here?
Ball hits the side of the net. There we go.
There.
Tossed to Abby Mills. Scooped through by Susie Wirtz, spinning out of trouble, throwing it back to her sister. And ball forward, picked off by number 2.
It's in pretty good shape. Yeah. It always is. It's kind of that goal.
This is definitely the best of the 4-1-96 fields. Not saying much, but this is the best of the 4.
Field drains really well too. It's crowned real nice.
See how green it is?
That's improved in the last week.
Yeah.
It wasn't green.
Discussion in the press box around which fields are the best and
Yep.
how the field looks.
Yeah, I would argue that even though by no means this is a fantastic field of the 4 that we played at 196, this is the best of the 4. Having seen all 3, Apple Valley, Eastview, and Rosemont this year,
Yeah.
this is the top of the group. So I think maybe by the time your boys get up to the high school, they'll have turf here.
That would be nice.
So
5:33.
somebody's car alarm is going on. Often
From 8.
that was number 30, Megan McGowan, and with the assist to Josie Kropp, number 8. That's her 4th assist.
4th assist, eighth point
Not
on the
a
night.
bad night.
0. Assist number 8. And the time was 5:33.
So I was talking to one of the parents saying that this is a senior-heavy group, but I'm looking at some of the scoring, and it's not the seniors. So I'm sure they're bringing back some talent next year.
Double figures. 1-0.
Yeah, other than Kelsey Vigor,
Goal of the game, number 30.
everybody who scored is not a senior this
Yeah.
year.
Assist number 8,
So
Josie Kropp. Time of the
Peyton
goal,
Blado with the ball, moving it up the
5:33
field.
remaining.
It's going to be a push, so possession to Brooke Johnson.
Looks like the Hooded Wonder is back out there, 21.
21. Well, she, again, got to keep the hair looking good.
Kate Fifield in at mid. Looks like so. Sarah,
Could she back at defense possibly, or is she playing midi right now? She may want to maybe guard up against number 14 from Prior Lake, and they can discuss which has the better hood, which jacket has the better hood. Nice defense by Eva Erickson, number 3. Ball stick checked out of her stick, though.
30.
The shot 30, missed wide.
Megan McGowan, number 30.
Goal possession goes to the goalie. Wildcats. Or here we go. There we go. And Faith Borgerding.
Sandy, are you on? This is Dave.
Brooke Johnson getting the ball.
Brooke bringing it up.
Yeah.
The boys talked about doing their senior night pregame like around 7 o'clock. Is that what you understand as well?
Shot wide. The hood got in the way.
Yeah. So. Ooh. Hey, you hate to see that. Somebody took a slip on the wet grass, number 30, slid into the crease. I think that was a good no call by the official because obviously she had no intention of going in the crease, and I don't think it really affected the play all that much. So. Yep. 14th blue and 21 white have the hood. Stick check by Kate Fifield on number 30. Eva Erickson digging out the ball. Eagan really struggling getting the ball off the ground.
Under 2 minutes left.
That's goal number 21 for Prior Lake. 21 scoring the 21st goal.
Mackenzie Salentre.
Okay. Looks like she's a defender.
Blue goal, 2-1 unassisted, 137.
Thank you.
I think this Prior Lake team obviously probably the favorite to come out of their section.
Yep.
I know looking at the other teams in their section that I'm aware of, Apple Valley, Eastview. I have to think that they're the favorites out of that section. I know they ran into Apple Valley last year in the section final, but that was the eventual state champion. Oop, the door there. And we got a breeze coming here. Kate Fifield attempting to get the face-off. The Hooded Wonder, Sarah Thiessen. Shot saved by Faith Borgerding. Ball thrown up to Maren Sundberg. Let's see if Maren can get something on. Oh, ball stick checked out, but we're gonna have a reposition, free shot by for the Wildcats. Actually shooting against another summer teammate. They called his time.
He stopped it.
He stopped his time.
He can reset it.
Yep.
I thought he just wanted the clock stop.
Yeah.
So they could get her set.
All right. Well, anyways.
Yeah.
It's the final here at Wildcat Stadium, 21-0.
So
And the Prior Lake
Lakers.
21, the Eagan Wildcats nothing. Fans have out a nice hand for both teams. The Eagan Wildcats and our guest tonight, the Prior Lake Lakers. I'd like to thank you for attending this game here at Eagan High School, Wildcat Stadium. We thank
All of you for your spirit, for your sportsmanship, and for your support of these outstanding student athletes. Special thank you to our visitors from Prior Lake. And as we announced earlier, please use caution as you move about the stands. The metal bleachers are extremely slippery when wet, and we want you to be safe here at Wildcat Stadium. So please move slowly, be careful on your way out of the stands. The next game for the Wildcat girls lacrosse team. Tonight's game ended the regular season. Their next game will be in the Section 3 girls lacrosse playoffs. Those playoffs begin on Wednesday, May 29th with the first round game. The quarterfinals are on Friday, May 31st. The section seeding process will take place later this week, at which time the Wildcats will find out their seed in Section 3, their first opponent, and the game location. Coming up next here at Wildcat Stadium will be South Suburban Conference Boys Varsity Lacrosse Eagan Wildcats hosting the Prior Lake Lakers. They have a scheduled start time of 7:30. They will be celebrating senior night tonight for the boys lacrosse team here at Eagan High School. Their senior night ceremony will take place pregame, probably around 7 o'clock.